technology stocks that I plan on putting all my money into, besides my biotechnology picks. And that would be Coinbase, Wix.com, and Lyft. So I'll just run you guys through the numbers and talk you guys through my thesis on each of these stocks. Starting out with Coinbase. So it's stuck rendering now. And we have to wait for like 2 hours basically for it to fully render. But hey, you guys got to watch me sit down and video edit for as long as the camera would overheat or not run out of battery. So I figured, that'd be a little bit helpful for you guys to kind of know, like, hey, I create my own videos, I edit my own videos. I'm not some poser on the internet pretending to be some jock about something, and they don't, know anything, but they pretend like they do or something like that. So I do my own work. And I'm very proud of that, and I know some people don't, and it's kind of shameful that they don't develop their own type of like work ethic around this, because now if they don't have their workers and those little people underneath them to take care of them and wipe their butt, I guess they're not making videos on YouTube anymore. So I just say to myself, like, I'm an absolute perfectionist, but to convey information correctly and to make the video process look even better, or to create better video in general, I have to get my hands on top of everything and get into the nitty-gritty of details. So I'm sure that kind of makes some sense to you guys. The stupid video is going to take 2 hours to compress into an MP4 format that can be uploaded onto YouTube at 4K. So once that takes care of itself over the next 2 hours, because I do upload pretty large videos, I think this video is going to be pretty fantastic. I think people are going to love it. It's a finance video, it adds to my finance series, and we want to talk about technology stocks. So I figured I'd show you guys the behind the scenes of me working on my technology stock video to start out the video log. And we have a couple of interesting ideas as far as videos are concerned, like the future of artificial intelligence also happened the same day I recorded that. So there's just a lot of stuff that I personally am deeply motivated as far as like working to get published. So stay tuned for all of that, and thank you guys so much for being supportive of my YouTube channel and watching my videos and coming back and watching. And some of you might and some of you will, and I'm thankful for the fact that I'm getting you guys all interested in finance or video editing or production or whatever I can do to keep you guys intellectually young and motivated to go out there and earn some of that money and be entrepreneurial, or be investors, or be inquisitive, or be creators. Do whatever you want to do, guys. Life has a lot of freedoms. As long as you let go of whatever constraints holding you back, I think you'll be able to do the things that you want to do. And that's the ultimate goal of any human being. It's not just having more freedom or more money. It's not just having more money, it's also having more freedom. I mean to say freedom, intellectual freedom, financial freedom, also all forms of freedom, and it stems from a number of factors, which I could get into a little bit more later, assuming I haven't used that part. Whew, gosh. So, yep, just got done video editing. I'm waiting for my laptop to sort out the details and work on the compression for the next 2 hours. During this particular time, I typically watch YouTube videos or watch other YouTubers because my computer's doing work. I can sit back and take up 2 hours on just the compression, and then spend another 2 hours waiting for the video to upload. So that's like a 4-hour segment where I can sit back, relax, watch other people's videos, do other things, basically research some music ideas, think of other ideas for other videos. But usually this is my intermission time, and right now it's at about 12 to about 1 a.m. is when I'm done editing, and I'm going into trying to get the upload and put the relevant thumbnails and details into the uploads section of the YouTube. So hope that makes sense for you guys. Another thing I'm probably going to do off camera though is that's it. Let's just move to the next scene. There's nothing else I really want to talk about for this particular scene. So that's a wrap. Thank you guys so much. Book an appointment on cleaneralliance.com. Alright guys, so I started the next day and I want to make some kimchi soup, and we've got the pork chunk, boneless shoulder butt. That's what we're using to cook this time. And I just want to make some kimchi jjigae. So let's call it kimchi stew. But at the base of the kimchi stew, you need to have a lot of pork. So just gonna chop this up real quickly and then throw it into the water. And then we just want to slice our garlic into tiny, smaller bits so they're less noticeable instead of a soup, because you don't want these to just kind of hang out and be full size, and they don't melt in your mouth very well. So in Korean cooking, we chop down the garlic to make it smaller, so you don't notice the flavor as much, even as you're chewing down a piece of garlic. So this is to make it as authentic as possible as well. Okay, so we got the garlic ready. We lost a decent chunk of a clove. So let's check on the main stovetop. Pork's cooking inside there. I like it. Get it stirred up a little. This is going to form the base of the soup, but I want it to be cooked a little externally beforehand. So let's make sure it's cooked correctly, right? So that gets me excited. Oh, the pork is like juicy. Get this cooked. This turns into a stew in a little bit. Put that over here. So this is the first stage. You need pork. You need it to cook the exterior a bit, make sure it's nice and softened up. But also, like, you don't want like the pork to be overly cooked on the inside and then cooked into a stew, because that would make it hella dry. So what we do is we just kind of braise the pork, and then we put the water in to make it more flavorful and impactful. You want kimchi inside of it, so we've got the garlic in, but we want to add kimchi as well. So here's what I do. Get the kimchi going. I think I nailed the shot. I think so. So get that kimchi in, and a lot of it, because this needs to stew and marinate into a reasonable amount of flavor. Otherwise it just doesn't come out right. So, got quite a bit of kimchi going in on this. You guys kind of see the base of it forming a little bit. Garlic, kimchi, and the pork. Heat is on max, by the way. I still don't trust that quantity of kimchi, so I'm going to add some more. Okay, so we got tons of kimchi in there. So the next step is make sure you guys add a lot of kimchi. So we added water to the pork and we added kimchi to it. So this is where we're at. This will need to cook for at least an hour like this, but we can still add a number of other ingredients along the way to make the stew pop. But for the most part, you want to make sure these two components, the pork and the kimchi, go together for at least an hour. So, but ideally as long as possible. Now remember, right out the gate, your kimchi stew is not going to be salty enough. So you're going to have to use some soy sauce. I use the Sempio brand, and we kind of just pour in some soy sauce at the base of the soup to make sure there's some salt. Next on the list, we have sesame seed oil. It needs the sesame seed oil, otherwise the flavor of the soup just doesn't come out right. So we add that. Things don't grow correctly without some added pepper paste, so be sure to add hot pepper paste to your kimchi stew. So in this particular case, we want to make sure that the stew is supported with some gochujang paste, so I put that here into this. At the base of it, to make sure that the stew goes correctly, but you're going to need some red pepper paste as well. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. It's not going to taste correctly. Add some more red pepper paste. For this amount of stew, you're going to need at least maybe 2 tablespoons of red pepper paste. And then we're going to let this cook for about an hour or so to 2 hours, somewhere between that time. So keep that in mind. Adding our ingredients, and it needs to take a couple hours of cooking to make sure that the stew comes out correctly. So don't just rush anything here. Time rewards you. So we got enough water inside the rice. Put the lid on top. Look at the rice cooking. And we're gonna wait for this to boil. All right, next on the list, we want to add the tofu. So, tofu inside. So at this point, we add the tofu into the soup, and now we want to bury it into the soup so that the stew flavor goes inside the tofu. So just don't leave it like hanging out at the top of the stew. You want it to kind of sink inside, so the flavor of the entire soup blends into the tofu. So you want this to sink further down, ideally, as far as your tofu as well. So we got the tofu in. When we're closer to completion, I'm going to throw the mushrooms on top. So we have the perfect kimchi stew, or kimchi jjigae. We'll be back in a couple hours, or just an hour. Okay, so now I'm adding the mushrooms to the top of the soup, so it looks even more authentic, but somewhat Japanese as well. So let's add some mushrooms to the top of the stew, so it's the final finishing touch. So add the mushrooms here, a little bit by bit. So we're going to do that, grab some more, still have these lying around, so I'm going to keep adding these to the top. That's how we use the enoki mushrooms, to give it that more distinctive Asian stew sort of vibe to it, and it'll eventually sink down, but I just don't want it to be overly like moistened and softened. So I put the mushrooms down last. And so there we go, we have our mushrooms on top. It's like tamales, but the rice is coming together. I'm going to drop the temperature a little bit. We're going to let the stew kind of handle the mushrooms and see how the bed of mushrooms eventually kind of cook and pull together at the top. So making sure the mushrooms go in inside the stew. Now it gives that nice authentic looking Korean plus Japanese sort of stew look. The mushrooms and the tofu and the pork and the vegetables and the flavor and the aroma kind of mixing together. I love how it looks. It's stunning, and I can't wait to eat some of it when it's ready. The mushrooms kind of sink into the stew, and now look at that. It looks much more authentic. Combination of kimchi jjigae plus some enoki mushroom on top. So. So, I'm giving this a try. I'll give it an A plus, I think. Alright guys, so we're heading out to Little Armenia to film ourselves cleaning for a client's property. This came spur of the moment, so can't wait to go to Little Thailand, East Hollywood basically. There's like 3 different names for the same exact neighborhood, but it's basically where I used to live at one point. And I think I want to take care of this property, clean it. If they do pay me money, then I'm gonna go and try out one of my favorite Thai dishes, or I'll just come back. I'm not too sure. So maybe I'll go to a restaurant, one of my favorites over there, or I'll just come back and continue working on like being a little bit more frugal because I did buy a bunch of groceries, but I feel like having some lemon trout today, or Thai style steamed fish. So you'll see what I mean soon. But we have to go and do some work. See, I don't know where exactly I am in this video log episode because I think I cooked and then I showed you guys. But you know, whatever, it doesn't matter. We're heading out in a couple hours. Or we're heading out real soon. So let's go and check out East Hollywood. I certainly want to film a bit more in Hollywood on the eastern side of the Hollywood Strip area, so I spent a decent amount of time in that neighborhood, so certainly want to videotape and document some more time over there. So we're gonna spend some time in Hollywood. So let's spend some time in Hollywood, folks, and I feel really optimistic because it's like I've been saying, you know, I just need to gather up some more supplies like usual, get a little bit more energized to get some work done, and then we go and take care of everything we need to. Personally, I want to continue spending some more money on my promotion experiment, but at the same time, I also like promoting local businesses and showing different people the different restaurants I actually like going to and stuff. So, you know, hopefully we can support another, you know, local business owner by dining and talking about the food they make and stuff. So hopefully that helps them out. I don't know. Like, I'm just, you know, trying to get my house under control before I go. I'm utilizing every minute of my day correctly, I think. I'm also working on a YouTube short while I'm editing. That I'm then gonna head out and hopefully finish the edits on a short video before meeting up with my client at around 4 o'clock. So hopefully we can edit and publish a short episode or a short video on YouTube, and then we're running out and taking care of a client as well. So things get really hectic in my life. I try to play it off like it's easy when you're in rapid production mode, but no, not really. This version of production is not easy. So I hope you guys continue to support my channel with a subscribe. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, I'm gonna head out to East Hollywood and edit this separate video off camera. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll be, yeah, the 7:30, awesome. Like, definitely, I'll see you in a couple hours.
All right, thanks.
Okay.
You have my number if you need to call.
Yeah, I'll call you as soon as I'm done.
All right, thanks.
Yep, no worries. Alright guys, so the client was really nice enough to allow us to record while we're cleaning here. And so this kind of feeds into the overall story of the vlog that we're creating. So really thrilled about that. I want to show you guys a Thai restaurant that I went to last year, and it's lemon trout. And they have this particular specialty. It's really good. So I hope they have that specialty on their menu still. So we're kind of gonna enjoy the Thai food locally. Just kind of captured the floor debris a little bit. Otherwise, it's kind of hard to understand. Is it kind of bad? Kinda. Not too bad. I've seen much worse. It's just, you know, we gotta make sure to get this out of here so that the next person who's trying to move in during this move out cleaning phase is gonna be phenomenally thrilled with how the look of the place is. So definitely working, you know, definitely working, taking care of what we gotta take care of. So yeah, I'm just kind of getting this chunky stuff off the floor real quick across the room, and then we're just going to use our big vacuum. So hold them a couple hours. I think I can hold on to that time commitment just because, you know, I got commercial tools and a lot of experience under my belt taking care of houses. Really need all the chunky stuff off the floor. Alright, so now we can vacuum the entire apartment. We got all the chunky stuff out. Yeah, I just had to mop down this final front room, and
What's up?
I just had to mop down the front room.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Good stuff out of the side.
yeah, no worries.
In the quiet of the night, my head's going so loud. It sounds just like a party. Thoughts spin around like shadows they cast. I'm an overthinker, lost in my mind. I'm always
Quick rundown. The bathtub scrub looks perfect. We used the Ryobi scrubber, like the ones I talk about in my product reviews. The vacuum was instrumental. This place was very dusty when we cleaned it, but we got all the dust out. Managed to get we managed to wipe down a lot. We couldn't take care of the wall sections, but we weren't hired to deal with the walls per se. So our floors look infinitely better. We kind of scrubbed down the countertops with the Ryobi as well. Also scrubbed inside of here with the Ryobi. Everything got scrubbed with the Ryobi. As far as the refrigerators, I took apart the refrigerator. That Modelo though, that one's yours, right? Do you want it? Or?
You can have it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Positive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got the refrigerator down to science. Everything got pulled out. We cleaned inside of it. Cleaned inside the refrigerator. The freezer as well. Standard with our cleaning. Especially during move out, the appliances have to look phenomenal, especially on the inside. Microwave got cleaned inside as well. And so yeah, this is the state of the kitchen. We did clean inside of the stovetop area as well. So the appliances are perfect. Basically yes, this is how we clean houses at Cleaner Alliance. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to tune in on the other cleanings that we do for our clients as well. Book an appointment on cleaneralliance.com. Alright guys, so I made it to my favorite restaurant in Little Thai Town. I know a lot of you guys might be thinking, well, you say that about every restaurant that you basically go to. And I'm like, no, this one really is one of my absolute favorites. And when you see this upcoming dish, you'll understand why. So the name is in English, but this restaurant's called Thai Patio. So, I don't know what it is. I find myself loving all the restaurants that are rated like 4.1 or 4.2. I don't think ratings are accurate anymore. So I think it's all like arbitrary and nonsense. Like, I'm running into a lot of restaurants that I like more than other people do. And they don't like it. Then I'm just like, I don't know why you don't like it. So it's like, so this Thai Patio, guys, be sure to check it out. I just want to make sure that my visual quality is on point. That's true, man. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Oh wow. Got a basic chicken tom yum, as you guys can tell, and I think it looks really phenomenal, doesn't it, guys? So that's kind of how it goes. And then we got the trout coming in hot as well. So that's one of my favorites. So this is the trout. And, I'm gonna go in for the trout real quick. This thing's incredible. Oh my god. Wow. Nothing quite like that. Hell, that's fucking good, guys. I'm telling you. Wow. Nothing like that. Oh wow, that is incredible. Wow, that's incredible. Oh wow. The thing is, guys, I haven't even eaten all day. So for me, it's just like, thanks the heavens we made it all the way to Thai Town. Thing is, I used to live on Hobart, just down the block from here, but not no more. Place is incredible though. People get lucky to run into this type of restaurant, I'm telling you. Sometimes you just get lucky in life, remember that. Luck is absolutely a factor. In everything. Anyone who tells you otherwise is lying to you. You didn't become successful because of just your own ability or because you're a super genius or all that shit. I didn't even think about the luckiness to have the right genetics to wake up one day and be like, hey, I'm smarter than 99.9% of the population. That's luck. That's not skill. That's what I think about virtually a lot of things that happen to people, because it's actually truthful. All things constant and equal, everybody would work hard, do the same exact shit, knowing that the same exact outcome could happen. Some people are just luckier than others. That's a fact. Wow. I love it. And no, this restaurant ain't sponsored me. This is just free. It's like some nice filler for my show. So I like, you know. Sometimes you don't have to pay money to get free promotion. I don't think every celebrity is the same, you know? Some of them will be like, yeah, pay me. And then I'll talk about your product. And some people are like, watch the Go-Giver. Read the book, The Go-Giver. You'll find out that the positive karma in life, but the nice things you do for people come back down the road, you'll see. I have 20 different items off this menu. That's a lot as you keep going, coming back, but this is my favorite combo. You give me the big fish, and then you throw in a nice bowl of tom yum to go with it. Just like that. You see me, you'll see the happiest side of me. A big bowl of tom yum and a big fucking fish to go. I'm telling you. This is up there with the sashimi I had 2 days ago. I like this as much as this, like salmon sashimi, you know? Even though it's cooked, like it's how you cook fish that matters to an Asian person as well, to your audience, right? In my case, the way this fish tastes, it's phenomenal after it's cooked. It tastes like, It's lemony, it's fragrant, it's light, and you can sit here and just eat the fish for like, you know, days and days and days. There's nothing quite like it. I don't want to make it at home because then I wouldn't be able to patronize this restaurant anymore because I just make it at home. So. Not that it's easy to make it at home. Eventually, the ambition dies down and you just want to eat whatever you want to eat. This is when I outsource it. Scene. Just added a bit more ISO up to 2000 this time. I'm not sure until I get to my editing station. There's no way to know exactly how the scene's actually gonna look. If anybody tells you otherwise, you don't know fucking shit. They're lying. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate it. Oh. Wow. Thank you so much, sir. My second bowl of rice already. All right. Man, I'm so glad I stopped by. The ride back home is very long, so ideally I stuff myself. The munchies are gonna hit me really hard on the subway ride home, and I kind of want to avoid that. Another thing is that this is a rare dish. Like, not every Thai restaurant in Thai town has it. So I wish more people would try this out. There's a big old fish just hanging out in a tub of lemon sauce. That's the strange thing, is that nobody watches network television anymore. So there's no even I don't even think it matters if mainstream media likes your product. I think you really need to appeal to social influencers and YouTubers and stuff, because to a generation, TV is YouTube. And then for old people, YouTube has fully penetrated every household. Even an old person knows how to finick their app over to the YouTube section. It's fully saturated across the entire world. There's 4 billion YouTube users. So even in terms of saturation, it's just outside this norm. I think there's going to be somebody in some foreign country watching me eat this fish, and they're going to be like, man, I wish I could eat like that. I'm going to be like, well, if you want to live like this, you're going to have to work really hard, make a lot of money. But truthfully, the fish is $25. There's $12. So it's $50, including the cost of rice usually. Good Lord. I think I'm full. I think I got rid of all the fish right there. You're going to see what it looks like now. There's much more food to eat. So I just kind of think to myself, I'm feeling good about myself. I had a great Thai food meal. Now I think I'm gonna head out of here. Yeah, it is getting a little bit late, and I only have 6 minutes left on my storage card as far as how much I can record. So, for the most part, let's head back home. I'm kind of done eating right now. I'm also feeling kind of sleepy as well. So.
Caught in every moment. I see the sun on your face. Hopeful eyes keep them glowing. Yeah, I love you more than words could say.
So I just made it back home and I got some really good Thai food. I cleaned from my client. So right now I just want to run some. I'm gonna do some work on my computer. So there's not much more you guys are missing out on. I already showed you guys earlier what it's like editing a YouTube short. So again, this would be misery inducing if I showed you the granular detail to, you know, like every video that I make, how do I make it, like every second of my day. You guys don't want that. So alright guys, made it back home. We're coming up on the real estate conference that I've been planning to attend really soon. So that makes me so happy, guys. So deuces. I'm gonna get some sleep. Thank you.
Lonely nights overcome. You'd be proud, yeah, believe me. You'd be proud. Child, you've already won. Yeah, there's nothing you could do to keep my heart from you. Just keep your head up high. Hold your head up high. I know sometimes there are things you don't understand. Broken roads, faded dreams. Been trying to find your way again. I'm seeing your tears, I'm hearing your cries, but know that I'll never leave your side, even in the change. I won't walk away. No, I promise I'll stay. I promise I'll stay. Yeah. I'll never leave, you know. I'll never leave, you know that I'll never leave your side. I'll never leave, you know. I'll never leave, you know that I'll never leave your side. No, I'll never leave, you know that I'll never leave, I'll never leave your side. I'll never leave, you know that I'll never leave, you know I'll never leave your side. I know sometimes there are things you don't understand. Broken roads, faded dreams. Been trying to find your way again. I'm seeing your tears, I'm hearing your cries, but know that I'll never leave your side, even in the change. They might walk away, but I promise I'll stay.
Lately I've been thinking about you. Made me wanna try and undo everything that hurt you bad and made you sad. Sorry I was bitter. Lately I've been thinking about you. Made me wanna try and undo everything that hurt you bad and made you sad. Sorry I was bitter. I'm sorry I couldn't be better for you. I'm sorry I couldn't be better for you. Yeah. 난 아직 미안해, remember the times. 난 아직 집 앞에 서 있어, 아직 기억이 나. It's bittersweet now. 하루 지나가도 I ain't sleeping in now. 미치도록 노력해도 can't explain how, yeah. 좀 더 타락걸 같이 있을 때 I should've said it 말하고. 미안하지만 난 이제 moving on and on. 이제 삶도 지쳐 think it's time we move along, yeah. Baby, lately I've been thinking about you. Made me wanna try and undo everything that hurt you bad and made you sad. Sorry I was bitter. I'm sorry I couldn't be better for you. 새벽 문자 보냈지 잠깐보다 술 취해 몰래 내가 보냈지 난 몰랐지 너도 같은 생각이라
Book an appointment on cleaneralliance.com. If you guys are kind of wondering what I'm doing, I'm just trying to sanitize and get rid of the smell of animal urine, animal feces that got removed off of cement within an apartment community. So the goal isn't to make it spotless, it's just to get rid of the stench of animal smell. And usually that's enough to maintain a property. Okay.
I rise and I wake and I gotta go get it. I'm making my bed and it's straight to the digits. No cup of jokers, that shit is acidic. So I take a shot with the lemon and ginger. Look in the mirror like, yeah, I'm the nigga. Look in the mirror like, damn it, I'm fitted. Looking outside like the world is all mine. Look in the mirror like, nigga, go get it. I gotta get to the casinos. I gotta get to the bag now. I can't be chasing on these hoes. They getting they feeling and dragged down. That's why these niggas just crash out. Stuck in the cell and this man down. Life getting gone in a flash now. Fuck it in and I'ma stand out. I done seen these niggas crash out. They some baby boys, I'm the man now. They was questioning, make them fans now. I'm the best in my league and that's hands down. Understand now, got plans now, got big dreams. Nah, fuck that, got big schemes since 16s, hot 16s. I started broke, then I fixed things. I been king, I been him. My bitch bad, my whip clean. I been hot, that's benzene. You been not, that's cold stream. That's cold things, that's cold things. I'm motivated like Kobe. These motherfuckers don't know me. It's my time, check. I rise and I wake and I gotta go get it. I'm making my bed and it's straight to the digits. No cup of jokers, that shit is acidic. So I take a shot with with the lemon and ginger. Look in the mirror like, yeah, I'm the nigga. Look in the mirror like, damn it, I'm fitted. Looking outside like the world is all mine. Look in the mirror like, nigga, go get it. I gotta get to the scene, oh, I gotta get to the bag now. I can't be chasing on these hoes. They getting they feeling and dragged down. That's why these niggas just crash out. Stuck in the cell and it's man down. Life getting gone in a flash now. Fuck it in and I'ma stand out.
Hey guys, so just came back from Superior Grocers. I got myself some cinnamon rolls. We got the fresh cinnamon rolls right here, among a variety of other things, but cheese, needed some cheddar cheese. So. Tomato sauce. This I'm going to use to make my Mexican rice. So we also got some paprika, long grain rice, jasmine rice right here. Got some cilantro, lime, and jalapeno peppers. So just for you guys wondering what's inside those bags. Or just in case you're wondering what's inside the bags full of produce. Top of that, we got the chicken bouillon. So that's always a positive. So that's also what we're going to use to make our rice recipes. I got 2 oversized tortillas. So I got the Guerrero, like oversized tortilla. And then I got the Calidad brand for like a smaller size burrito taco type deal. So I definitely went for bigger burritos. So we got pork, chicken drumstick, and then chicken leg fajita. So we have a lot of ingredients that we can use. All right, so for now, I want to clean up everything a bit more. And then start cooking. Knowing that I have all the recipe ingredients in hand to make some phenomenal Mexican food, you know. I'm gonna chop up the cilantro, get it ready for the rice, or the cilantro lime rice. So we want the entire bunch to be chopped. So that's the stock, nice and chopped. I don't know about the bottom parts. That goes out. Alright, plenty of cilantro in my cilantro lime. And so in here I'm just going to put my jasmine rice. Get that up into the rice. I'm cooking quite a bit more than I usually would, but that's fair considering I'm making cilantro rice. So we got that. Yes, sir. So get the water in there. Add some more water. And a little bit. For right now, I want to get more of my rice prepared, but I need to chop up a little jalapeno to do that. So just one jalapeno for this version of cilantro rice.
Uma canção não é suficiente pra cantar.
Okay.
Mais uma emoção não é suficiente para amar. Mais um verso pro meu Brasil ligeiro, que só de fevereiro bem te vi te acordou na janela. Tá na hora de banana e canela. Quem pisa aqui não vai querer voltar. A alegria
So now,
de encontrar
just
um
gonna-
lar.
And we're gonna peel the lime so that we can maximize the amount of zest that we're getting. So, peeling the lime and chopping it. So you guys might be wondering, well, what I'm really trying to get at is the zest of the lemon, which means chopping and peeling it off so that I can chop the lime directly into a sort of puree. So I'm working on this. So I've peeled the exterior of my lemon correctly. Once I chop this, this will become the zest of lemon. So I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but the zest of lemon comes from peeling the skin off the lime, the zest of the lime. This guy see me kind of going for that skin.
Que guardo na memória. São muitos céus azuis, muito blues. Penso na distância que andei quando criança pra poder ir trabalhar.
This is what I chop up to go into the cilantro rice. So I got another zest, 2 pieces of the zested lime, and then it also says you should get some lime skin, but
Mas não venha me pedir pra andar de ré, pois é. Eu cresci no gueto, eu cresci com preto. Não é você.
okay, so we got cilantro, lime zest, and garlic and 1 jalapeno all chopped up going into the cilantro rice, which is the rice we're gonna mix with all of these ingredients right here, okay? Then we're gonna throw in some olive oil, so 1 second. All right. So, we got our choice, huh? Sometimes. So let's see if we can get this in there. Kind of like, okay. This, so. Okay, so we got that in there so far.
Correr contra o vento era o meu passatempo. E o sol que batia ardia. Nem tudo era dureza. Tinha natureza e o mar pra mergulhar. Eu já sei remar contra a maré.
Okay, so we got that in there. Just to make sure we have enough lime juice, I'm just gonna squeeze a bit more. Okay, so we got plenty of lemon zest. This is what makes the cilantro rice the cilantro rice. Yeah. So without that, I mean, it's hard to imagine how it's gonna come out tasting very nice cilantro. So we got that much going on. So we get some more water into there. Okay, now it's ready to cook. So this I'm gonna put on maximum heat. And then we'll see how it turns out in about an hour or so, okay? So we're working on the pork ingredient, we're getting it out. Obviously we want to be able to make a really phenomenal burrito without this. So see what we got for our pork. Nice and fresh looking, is it not? Oof. So this is kind of what we're working with. 3 pounds pork. I'll put this on top. We're gonna cook a lot of pork. Mix it with a little water so we have some time for it to boil. So it's already marinated, so not much has to be done other than making sure the pork tastes good when everything comes out. Usually water help it boil, makes it look good when it's presentation time. Honestly, I might chop up some peppers. So this looks kind of devoid of stuff, so I need to add some peppers. So I'm gonna chop up some jalapeno peppers and throw in an onion as well. So, because this is, you know, a pork fajita. So, and we're gonna put that inside of a burrito. So, we want there to be some variety of, you know what I mean, guys? So we got the onions right here. So make sure the onions go in there to the pico, not the pico, I mean, into the fajita. So we got a nice little looking fajita going on here beforehand. Just make it look fresh onions, fresh jalapenos, just get it going so that it looks like pork fajitas are on the way as well. I feel like this is so authentic.
Quando o trombone não quiser assoprar e os dedos da harpa não vão dedilhar, quando todo mundo cantar a capela, porque a orquestra vai parar.
Alright.
Quando o prelúdio nem começar.
So we got the pork fajitas ready as well. Just onions, a jalapeno, and our pork flavored fajita that was pre-marinated at Superior Grocers. So we're gonna go ahead and put that on the stove top as well. So put that over here. Get that going. Oh, that makes sense. So everything's being cooked right now evenly. As far as like this is concerned, looking at it from like, okay, obviously I want to mix this in a bit more, so. So it'll be quite a while before everything's ready, like 2 hours. So I'm just gonna let this cook. And then when it feels like it's much further in the process, like an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours has gone by, I'll be back over here to check in on the progress of the pot. I don't want it to kind of go this way. So, got some cilantro rice to put in. Just need to mix it. But now we're dealing with a lot of temperature. Just gotta mix up the rice real quick because believe it or not, when you get the cilantro rice done, it's not going to come out evenly, so just mix it up and then you should be ready to go with your cilantro rice. Keep in mind, like, jasmine rice can be a bit mushy, so using a fork might help a little bit. I just want to spread the flavor of the rice at this point. Make sure that all the flavors and seasonings are well mixed into the overall rice. I like the flavor of the cilantro rice. Wow, there's insanely good flavor to this. Well, I would just eat this normal cilantro rice without any additions, just because of how good it tastes. Of course, I'm gonna let this cool down a little, but the cilantro rice is on point. Wow. All right, and so the the pork fajitas for burrito, pretty much done almost. There's not much more to cook, so I'm just whisking it around. This could go for another hour or so, and it'd be fine though. So. Pork fajitas for the burrito. On the way up. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna add the ingredients to the burrito really quickly, so this should all make perfect sense. So we're gonna have the burrito, we got our beef, pork fajita, so get that, put that into the burrito, tortilla right there. Do it again. Make sure that there's plenty. Pork inside of it. Okay, good. So we got the pork inside. So now we want to add the rice. So we have our cilantro rice that we just made earlier. Okay, so go ahead and get this scooped up. Kind of just put that in, the rice, into the burrito as such, as you can imagine. So then you're probably wondering, but hey Alex, what about the beans? And I'm like, I don't put beans inside of my burrito. So I'm just gonna add some cheese. So we just gotta add the cheese to it. So we got some cheese inside. A healthy amount of cheese. Very good, right? And then now I'm gonna wrap this burrito. So pull this up off of here. So I got it nice. So for the most part I want to get that cheese mixed in nice and nice. I also have a little bit of some medium salsa laying around, so medium salsa. Definitely gonna go for the tips or the edges of it. My goodness. Okay. Okay, who wants to watch me eat a burrito, right? I can't wait to try this bad boy out. The pork is very smooth.
You could be my true love.
This might be the best burrito I've made at home. Like Chipotle at home, guys, is that good. I'm shocked right now.
You could be my cheat code. On your white side of DJ, turn it up. Black shades on, you could be my cheat code. On your white side of DJ,
It's just like pork carnitas from Chipotle.
you could be my true love. On your white side of DJ, turn it up.
Burritos are our favorite. I'll always eat some burrito, you know? Yeah, but after this one burrito, man, I think I'm full.
Check the Sonics. Gotta put it out. Check the Sonics. Gotta put it out. Gotta put it out.
I am feeling the umami flavor. From all the ingredients. I feel so good. Very authentic. There's an A+ in the authentic department for me. But also in terms of just flavor. Also the cilantro rice, my version of it came out a bit better than I thought. The pork carnita fajita came out really well too. So wrong. Thrilled. Yeah, that lime rice, that kicks in. Stack that with the pork fajitas. Oh, man. We got a bunch of cheese inside this thing. It's just pork done well. Alright guys, so I am checking out. I had just finished eating all this food. So for this vlog, you might have noticed that, kind of changed to like more of a weekly day in the life vlog. I want to switch towards more educational content for a bit, so I just figure watching me repetitiously do the same stuff over and over in the same frame might be kind of ridiculous. So kind of what I thought, reduce the number of times I publish just pure vlog content and just create more of the content that flows naturally, that seems to work. But yep, I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. Be sure to watch some of my other episodes and my other vlog episodes if you like those as well, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support you guys give me.